Welcome back, my friends. Today we'll be talking about strumming the chords in the tune Walkin in my textbook. This piece is in duple meter, so we'll be using a strum pattern called a simple strum 2/4, which means you'll be strumming every 2 beats. Before you start practicing this, you should become familiar with the chords. You can see them written above the lead sheet. You already know one of them, so you only really have 3 chords to learn out of the 4. You know the A minor already, so you'll need to become familiar with the C chord, the D minor, and the G7. And it's good to practice just without thinking about the beat or anything. Practice doing the changes. So to get that thought process and the muscle reflexes going. Some things that help with the strumming is if you look at the C chord and the A minor, they share 2 notes. So here's my C chord. When I go to A minor, I simply lift off my 3rd finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and it becomes A minor. Go to the D minor. You'll notice that the D minor shares 1 note with the G7, which is your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string, so you leave that down. That way you have a little more connectiveness in your chord changes because you're retaining fingers that are repeated in a changing chord. So what's up next is the simple strum 2/4. This is named that because we strum once in every measure of duple meter or 2/4. And I'll just play it for you so you can get it in your ear, and then I'll talk about the specifics a little bit. So you count 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. There it was. The chords to Walkin. So to recap, you're in a 2-beat pattern, duple meter. You'll be strumming a downbeat with your thumb every 2 beats on the downbeat. Now the thing you may have noticed at the very end, there were 2 chords in the second to last measure, and that pattern of strumming once a measure has to be broken in order to do that. And that's the hardest part of playing the chords, is the second to last measure, this. So that will take some spot practicing because you have to change pretty rapidly between the D minor and G7. Now, what's the secret of getting that? As I mentioned earlier, you want to retain the common fingering. So as you go from D minor to G7, don't lift everything up and reposition, but only take off the fingers you're not using. Leave that 1st finger down on the 1st fret of the 1st string, and then position the G7. Makes it a lot easier to do.